the people who are going to play get. Now, that doesn't mean he's not going to play in the preseason. He is, but he's not getting the reps in practice. So what really is happening is he's going to have to be like spectacular in the preseason games. Okay. Because he's not getting the reps right now to practice the things he's going to do in the preseason.
Man. I can't wait till the preseason game start because.
Oh man, next Friday, I'm going to everybody locked in, baby.
You can do what you want, but you're going to have to let him play in preseason. He's going to have to play. And I know he going to get the ball down the field. We have been through so much as a family, as athletes, that he is prepared for everything. The only thing that really hurt me, when they started the line and saying he wasn't prepared or he was this or he came in with headphones on. I know my sheep. I know my son. I know what I raised. I know better than that. Shedeur ain't never.
Deion Sanders isn't playing around. Shedeur Sanders is locked in, fired up, and ready to dominate this preseason. Coach Prime didn't sugarcoat it. This is the moment that will flip the script for Shedeur. This isn't just some basic warm-up run. It's personal. It's about proving that nobody, not coaches, critics, or the NFL system, can stop him from taking the spotlight and showing what he's been building in silence. Deion says the preseason is Shedeur's perfect setup to shut the doubters down and remind the world why he was a college football star. Not just because of raw skill, but because his mindset is cold, elite, and made for greatness. This is Shedeur Sanders' moment to take the spotlight and prove all that work wasn't for nothing. And the big question everyone's whispering, can Shedeur really make the first team? The answer couldn't be louder, absolutely yes. He's shown at training camp that the hype is real, and it's deserved. Everyone sees it. It all kicked off on day 3 of camp when Shedeur didn't talk big, he acted big. That day, he didn't just participate, he dominated. No more doubts. That performance screamed that he's here to take over, and the coaches better start paying attention, or face the backlash later.
He's just happy to be here. He's grateful for this opportunity. He's taking what he can get, and he's making the most of it. And today he got rewarded a little bit because he got some second team reps for the first time in an 11-on-11 period. So that's good. That was a good sign for him. It means he's making progress.
His performance pushed him into second team reps, and from there, Shedeur Sanders took over like it was already his team. Every snap, every throw, every read, he didn't just play, he made a statement. Coaches, teammates, and fans couldn't stop talking. He didn't just live up to the hype, he blew right past it. And he made damn sure people noticed. Shedeur was playing on a completely different level. Given 4 reps with the second team, he didn't just run the plays, he owned them. Sanders went 4 for 4, not a single miss. That's right, 100% completion. Flawless. And still, some people dare to question him.
I'll say just have a deeper level of understanding. Because I know whenever I get my opportunity, I gotta maximize it. So that's something, you have to change in the mentality, standpoint and the mental standpoint is okay. I just gotta think about what I could do to get better, even if I'm not getting reps in.
And this was only the beginning of what's turning into a wild, standout run during training camp. As the hype kept building, Shedeur Sanders didn't hide, he stepped straight into it and faced it head-on. In a bold, no-nonsense talk with the media, he made one thing brutally clear, he's not here to waste time. While others might get caught up in the noise, Shedeur is locking in, every single rep, every meeting, every film session is a chance to get sharper, smarter, and deadlier. For him, this isn't about just showing off, it's about mastering the game and proving he's already above the rest. It's about leading, learning, and rising to another level. Then came day 5 of training camp, and Shedeur Sanders, repping number 12, stepped onto that field with a presence you couldn't ignore. Calm, focused, locked in like a killer on a mission. What happened next was straight up elite. Shedeur went a perfect 9-4-9, hitting every rep like it was a final. But this wasn't just about throwing accurate passes, this was about taking over the offense like he already owned it. He didn't just move the chains, he ended drives. 2 touchdowns, back-to-back, thrown with laser precision and ice-cold confidence. That was his breakout moment. That was the performance that drew a hard line between him and everybody else. Coaches saw it. Teammates fed off it. Just like that, Shedeur Sanders dropped the best performance of camp, and dared anyone to top it. Shedeur Sanders was electric during training, more confident than we've ever seen. Every time he had the ball, it felt like he already knew exactly what was coming next. He wasn't just playing, he was in total control, like a field general. Day 6 of training camp? Straight up unreal. Shedeur delivered again under pressure, going 7-4-10 in brutal 30-second rapid-fire drills built to break quarterbacks. But Shedeur didn't break, he operated like a surgeon. No interceptions, no errors, just clean, calculated execution. That's not luck, that's elite leadership in real time. Meanwhile, the so-called competition was heating up. Dillon Gabriel got 16 reps, connected on 10. Decent, sure. But there was one major blemish, he threw a pick. And in a battle this tight, that kind of mistake speaks volumes. In a camp this intense, where every throw, every choice is under a microscope, that one interception was a crack in the armor. It might not scream from the stat sheet, but in a setting where one mistake can cost you everything, it's the thin line between being good and being elite. And on day 6, Shedeur Sanders was elite. He didn't just rise to the occasion, he owned it, flat out. Shedeur stayed locked in on his growth, treating every rep, every drill, every obstacle like a stepping stone. He's moving like a true leader. No room for doubt. No time for media noise, critic talk, or the tired comparisons. Shedeur's not folding, and he's not playing their game. His focus is razor sharp. He's locked in on becoming the absolute best version of himself and letting his grind drown out all the noise. In his own words, Shedeur made one thing clear: when his moment comes, he's not trying to mess it up. And if you've watched him this week, it's obvious, he's backing it up. Every read is intentional. Every throw is calculated. He's not just going through the motions, he's prepping like a future franchise QB, day in and day out. Then came Myles Garrett, who threw gasoline on the firestorm building around Shedeur Sanders. And his words hit different. When asked if Shedeur could handle the pressure of the insane hype around him, Garrett didn't blink. Since he's been in the league and I've seen him work, Garrett said, I'm confident he can go toe-to-toe with anyone out there. Boom. Challenge accepted.
He's damn good. Yeah. And he can go toe-to-toe with anyone, for sure. I mean, since he came into the league.
One thing's clear, Shedeur Sanders isn't just chasing a spot, he's rewriting the script, and the league better be ready. If you're riding with the truth and not the media spin, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, because we're just getting started, and you don't want to miss what's next.